Hello, I am Nepal V. I remember this, so you don't have to. And today I am checking out a game that has I just discovered this. I guess I got an email. I must have wishlisted this a while back, and it ended up on my radar. The game in question is called Ball Pit. That's literally what it's called, Ball Pit. And we're going to be playing it. Okay, so before I do that, let me make my rounds on Discord so people actually know that I'm live. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be Discord, but you can post everywhere, I guess. I have a speech chat on, so hopefully I can hear what you guys are saying. The thumbnail is misleading. I'll have to remove that. Let's see. Think I can ask it for a thumbnail. As you can tell, I'm not quite ready. It's kind of making me mad. Hold on. The worst thing about this is I have to change the thumbnail. YouTube doesn't let you remove thumbnails. Kinda lame. Well, what are you gonna do? Okay. I think this is good enough. Okay, there we go. Got that working. Let me do one more. Let's see.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, "Yo.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for stopping in. Thanks for the like, too. I can actually see everything. Alright, I think that's enough for self-promotion. I think I'm ready to get rolling. Let me close everything here, and yeah, let's do it. Not even joking, I just discovered this game. And it definitely is similar to the game I'm working on, which is kind of cool because... And it also has like control.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, "Yeah, I got here from Roman SLOL."
Oh, Roman. How's Roman doing? I haven't heard from him in a while. Actually, I was just talking to him. Actually, wait. Hold on, sounds are too loud. We were just chatting. Interestingly enough. Let's see. I can barely hear myself think. Let me turn music for overall volume. Seriously? Gee, let's do that. Then, yeah, how are you doing?
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, "He has having laptop issues, been like that for 2 months or so."
Was he always streaming on a laptop, or was he like... Was he... I heard about he was having computer issues, but I wasn't sure if it was like laptop issues or anything. Oh, dang.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, "Yep, it's been a laptop."
Oh, goddamn. I hope he can get it repaired soon. You treasure seekers, explore. Okay. I do like the cinematics and the flare. It's like you can turn anything into lore. Alright, let's go. To move your character, okay, I get that. Pretty basic. Aim with R, so it's a twink stick. Collect gems to gain XP, okay. I don't see any gems. Enemies will attack you if they get close to you or reach the bottom of the screen. That's good to know.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, "They have to be running some science experiments on it at some point. That laptop has been hospital at least for a long time."
I wouldn't be surprised. Toggle auto fire, okay. You can adjust the game speed with LB or RB. Okay. Okay, I see what this is. So there's like... His game Blend Guard has a lot of potential. Okay, level up. Leadership, what do I get leadership? This game is overwhelmingly positive on Steam, and I can see why. It's passion. Honestly, the developer should be proud. Fusion randomly levels up 1 or more times. Fission, not fusion. I misread that. Finally, a game with passion.
Mehul Prasad JVHW
laser
said, "Blend Guard is in the works of being torn apart by one of the Discord admins."
Oh yeah, I know.
Mehul Prasad JVHW
Nicked.
said, "Nick was working on something."
Yeah, Nick took it over. from what I understand. Okay, so your health is at the bottom left. What is Roman going to use in the meantime? Okay, that was...
Mehul Prasad JVHW said he has a borrowed laptop for now.
Oh, okay. Let's plant some wheat to get started. So they added some, like, farming in here?
Mehul
Okay.
Prasad JVHW said he'll give us game updates once he gets his own back.
Hopefully that'll be sooner than later. Your workers have limited time for harvest before getting exhausted. You can hold B to speed up harvest or Y to cancel it altogether. Okay. So we haven't actually...
Mehul Prasad
Okay.
JVHW said he doesn't stream anymore, at least someone is streaming instead.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been streaming in a while. I understand he's been, like, burned out or something. So, what do we do here? I need my worker back. So, can we go down again? Unlocks the snow shores. Okay, what do I even do here, dude? I didn't achieve much. Oh wait. Okay, play. Okay, that's how I do it. Okay. So let's continue grinding, I guess. This game is really good. Diamond Hit Dagger increases crit chance to 20% when hitting enemies in the front. Okay. I guess that's useful. I really like Brick Breaker. I like this version of it better. I know Nick will give some critiques and whatnot.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, "This game looks really fun. I like that you can control the speed."
Oh, yeah. And health potions. I know Arte. Let's see. Laser vertical deals 8 to 15 points of damage. All enemies in the same column. Okay, yeah. That's good. We need a... not get killed, I guess. I wonder if this was made in Unity. Okay, dang. I did not. Let's retry this. The music is really good. I am leveling up really fast, guys. Strength. Let's see, increases chance. Crit chance is good. I think I learned about RPGs. Crit matters a lot. Freeze. Okay, I was moving way too fast. I got money though, so that's good. I'm gonna keep grinding until I get somewhere. One enemy at a time, I guess. Passes through enemies. Oh dang, okay. So you got different kind of balls.
Mehul Prasad JBHW said, I can't find anything on the game engine that LL need game file checking.
Yeah, I mean, I wanna assume this is Unity. I don't think it's Unreal Engine. Because while Unreal Engine is capable of 2D games, it just doesn't seem... It seems like... No! I need to slow down. Okay. Let's try this again.
Mehul Prasad JBHW said, actually I think this is made in Scratch.
Scratch. Scratch? Okay, Scratch. That's that, like, node-based language, right? This was made in Scratch. Okay, like, that would really sell for... That would really... You know, that would really... do well. Okay, we need a harvest. Can I launch? Okay, that was great. I guess that's good. Okay, so what do I get?
Mehul Prasad JBHW said, there's no way this is made in Scratch, but that would be funny.
There's also Game Maker, which is a capable engine.
Mehul Prasad JBHW said, I'm pretty sure you cannot port Scratch apps into X's, not easily at least.
No, probably not. Let's see, let's continue. Got level 2. What does that do? Level 2. Oh, is that like, does that just make your weapon stronger or something? this. I feel like we should level up. Okay. It's getting a bit hard. Let's keep retrying. Okay, here we go. Sideways. The only way forward can't be forward. There's also diagonal paths.
Medwal Prasad JVHW said, I might not be here for long, it's 3:30 AM here after an event.
Oh dang, 3:30 AM. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you stopping in though. For real. And I appreciate your support as always.
Medwal Prasad JVHW said, I sleep once every 2 days, so this works for me.
You sleep once every 2 days? How? I don't know if I can ever do that.
Prasad JVHW said, a simple rule: if my body doesn't sleep for the first 10 or so minutes snugly in bed, I leave. If it doesn't want sleep, it doesn't get sleep.
That is interesting. Oh, this is good. I wonder if I can one-shot any of these guys.
Nightly said, don't forget to like, subscribe if you enjoy the stream.
Okay. Silver bullets are my favorite. Unlocks a new character. Sure, okay. Oh, alright, let's return to base and see what we can build. Goddamn, bro. Alright, new character.
Prasad JVHW said, any games you're working on right now?
Yeah, I'm working on Bubble Tank Frenzy. It's a bubble shooter arcade with a... Basically, it's a bubble shooter tank game. So it's about bubble shooter, but the bubbles try to kill you. And you play as a tank to shoot them. It's... My part of it, it's I have a attunement to puzzle games for some reason. I find them very engaging and mentally stimulating. And so as a result, I figured it might as well be a logical option to work on that. I hope that helps. Oh, what happened? I died. Okay, let's return to base.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, oh, sounds fun. I'm also fond of puzzle games.
Yeah, it's... The best part about puzzle games is the replayability aspect. Which basically means, like, once you buy it, you get all your money's value from it. And you never get bored. Like, they can be... Their time is not even a sense. Now, I'm not saying I don't like RPGs, I do, but... When I buy a game, I want to play it forever, you know. Puzzle games provide exactly that. Satisfaction. Like, this one right here is gold. And I always say this, I'm a game developer because I like playing games. And I want there to be good games. I want there to be an infinite amount of good games. Is that ever going to be possible? No. But is that an ideal that I wish to live by? Yes. Absolutely.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, yeah, I also got to this point from realizing I can make whatever I want myself. Mehul Prasad JVHW
You really can.
said, if you feel like it, you can post it on the game's posts on the Roman Discord. It's checked quite often.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be posting YouTube clips. I got a couple of clips to share, which I'll be posting. My ultimate game I want to exist, not necessarily that I personally want to build it, but if no one else wants to build it, I guess I will build it, but it's Game of Thrones, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. It's the Tales of Dunk and Egg game. I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. I mean, if you've been following me long enough.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, yeah, I saw a bit, looks cool.
Thank you, thank you. Anyway, I have also played Game of Thrones King's Road on here. Now I'm not going to get into that, it was quite an episode, but that's not what I wanted from a Game of Thrones game. I want a Game of Thrones game to be a faithful adaptation of George R.R. Martin's work. I want a Game of Thrones game to be like The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. one of the best games ever made. Because it actually does stand out as an RPG. Like, CD Projekt Red cooked with that game.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said. And that's where the freedom of a game dev comes in.
Yep, 100%. How many hits can these guys take, I bet? Probably not the best strategy. Let's see. That really hurts. Okay, this is dope. The sound effects are Hollywood. Like, actually, like, the good part of Hollywood. I'm not saying that as a criticism. Because I've gone after Hollywood a bunch of times. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, I see how this works. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Speed up.
Mehul Prasad JBHW said, "Indie games are the best, this is so good."
Yeah, this is the year of indie games. You got Clear Obscure Expedition, started out with a bang. There's a whole lot of them. Actually, I'm really happy with the way the indie game industry is going. I don't even know if you can call this the industry. An industry. But yeah, we are cooking. This is a new. We are born again. Okay, let's see. Let's harvest some stuff. Got some wood. I can build some stuff here. Okay.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, Deltarune and Silk Song were announced the same day. Too crazy year.
Yeah, right? Oh, I totally forgot about Silk Song. Okay, actually we can expand. Hmm. Let's retry. Bad luck.
Manuel Prasad JVHW said, when they're near the end, if you go right under them and shoot straight, I reckon you get a fast stream of bullets that get immediately collected.
Let me try that. That might be a well-known fact of Brick Breaker. I actually really like Brick Breaker. No, I'm getting a lot of gold. Gold. That actually is solid advice. Maybe it'll actually get me to the higher levels. Let's see. This could be it. Oh yeah. Whew. Dang it. That was interesting.
Manuel Prasad JBHW said, "Got quite far, good rum."
That was a pretty good run. That was, yeah, I think that's the tactic you mentioned. I'm definitely gonna try that again. Let's do this. The sound effects are amazing.
Manuel Prasad JBHW said, "That boss was designed to bounce bullets sideways to avoid rapid fire."
Oh yeah. Definitely noticed that. Let's see. The balls that hit flaming enemies lit on fire. Okay, this is good. This I definitely need.
Prasad JBHW said, "Why is my AC remote cursed?"
Your AC remote? Oh man. If I can answer that. Arte or Die Baderman would make fun of me for drinking a lot of potions. It's a running joke.
Prasad JBHW said, "It's cursed. It doesn't like to have batteries last more than a month without needing to be hit before use."
I often wondered, why do you need to hit a remote if the batteries are dead and then they just start working? It's so weird. Oh, someone messaging me? Hold on. Okay. I need more health potions.
Prasad JBHW said, "That was close."
Yeah, super close.
Mehul Prasad JBHW said, "Staying perpendicular to the walls worked."
Actually, yeah. You're right. Need to double up our strategy.
Debaterman said, "Yo-yo seems neck down to genre EISNT getting wrecked in."
Bro, the amount of hours I spent in puzzle games would probably be older than the Earth's creation. It seems like I have a... It seems I have a aptitude for puzzle games. I mean, Bubble Tank Frenzy is technically a arcade puzzle shooter. It's also a passion genre, if you will.
Debaterman said, "This is right. How is this puzzle?"
This is a... Wait, what? That must have been a typo. What did you say? F. Hold on. Whenever I say F, I actually mean fuck. I'm not supposed to swear on YouTube. They don't like it, so I have to improvise.
Mehul Prasad JBHW said, "Technically this is a puzzle game for finding out the best key to press at the present moment."
There you go, Debaterman. That's actually a good point. F. So now we... Oh god. Oh, man. What a run. There's a silver lining here. I can actually expand the base. What do you know? What do you think?
Debaterman said, "So Halo is Microsoft's most successful puzzle game. Gears of War was a great puzzle game also LOL." Mehul Prasad
Heck yeah.
JBHW said, "You've been puzzled." Mehul Prasad
we've all been
JBHW said, "Reached the boss this time though."
Halo's a puzzle game. Okay, in all seriousness, Halo's not a puzzle game, but... I wouldn't say Halo's a roguelike. This is actually a roguelike puzzle. Wait, what is Brick Baker? Arcade. That's what I meant.
Debaterman
I don't know.
said, "This looks like another Godot game."
There we go. Godot. This isn't Godot. How can you tell? Like, what was the giveaway? I actually thought that too. It looks like the UI, but I mean, all pixel art is the same, you know what I mean?
Debaterman. Said. Rendering engine and UI. Debaterman. Said. And no, they are not the same. Debaterman. Said. Godot handles pixels differently than Unity, for example. Mehul Prasad JVHW. Said. This is specifically Godot pixel art. Debaterman. Said. It's about the pipeline and then the delineating ways they are handled.
I haven't used Godot, so I'm not 100%. I'll take your word for it, I guess. But props to the developer, man. Like, I actually might try Godot.
Debaterman. Said. It isn't bad, just very pronounced with the UI pixel art. Mehul Prasad JVHW. Said. You were saying it right the first time, speech to text being what it is.
Godot. Yeah, it pronounces things too literally. This specific program I use. Oh yeah, one thing you gotta know about me, I'm a terrible gamer. But at least I'm honest about it. And self-aware.
Debaterman. Said. I love Godot's UI, but their way to render the canvas is very unforgiving with pixel art.
Yeah, whatchamacallit, it looks pixelated. I'm gonna watch your Sophia Corpus videos. I feel like that actually might give me some insight on what Godot is capable of.
Debaterman. Said. Not really, just muddy.
I am not doing so well. Alright. I need a potion. Need a bloody potion. Cause I'm actually gonna die. I got silver bullets, but I don't know if that'll actually help me out.
Debaterman. Said. Oh yeah, I think that's the one where I made the Arkham Asylum style combat system in Godot.
Yeah, you told me about that when I was playing King's Road. I've watched a part of it, but I haven't really watched the whole thing in detail. So I'm gonna definitely check it out. How is the mobile game coming along? Like, I know you were in crunch time last week. Tell me more about that.
Debaterman. Said. Aw, that's really nice to hear. I hope it is useful for you.
Yeah, like, you do a really good job explaining what you do. like, I'm being 100% honest, your live streams are... You actually show the real process of building systems. Like, you're basically architecture first, and then, like, actual top-down programming. Like, you're, like, really good at planning. It's one thing I noticed. It does get a bit dry, though, so there is a drawback. But I guess that is part of the course. And there's a lot of painstaking errors that come along the way. But you keep it real.
Debaterman said, LOL yeah.
Oh yeah, so your mobile game, are you done with that, or is there still stuff to do? Or did they add new features? Like, what's going on with that?
Debaterman said, the errors are fun in hindsight.
They're rewarding. I wouldn't necessarily say they're fun. Like, fixing them is fun, yeah, but like... I mean... Not being able to fix them, giving up on them, that's not fun. And that actually has happened a bunch of times. There's features I want to add that... Maybe my design process was bad, I don't know. Errors are like a boss battle. Nothing pumps your blood than a good boss battle.
Debaterman said, I finished the quest system yesterday and a prototype pushed it to the team. Debaterman.
So now it's in their hands.
Said, the artists are working on it by now.
So you did your part. Now it's pretty much up to them. Gotcha.
Debaterman said, yeah, now I am working on telemetry.
Telemetry? Is that like is that part of the same, is that like a system? Or is that like your game? The ARPG? Which... I wonder what I keep doing. Expand this out.
Debaterman said, telemetry is tracking gameplay behavior.
Oh, okay, duh. Yeah.
Nightman said, don't forget to like, subscribe if you enjoy the stream.
Barely doing a dent to this boss. He's self-healing? Oh my god, no. Ow. Yikes. No, 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 no. Oh. Oof. Okay. Let's see what we can conjure up. Yeah, maybe. Turn to base. This is really fun, man. Actually having a really good time. Okay, so your players or your workers?
Said, this game is pretty interesting.
Truly. Why am I collecting a whole bunch of wheat? Seriously? Okay. Okay, I can actually upgrade this. No. Did I just burn through all my money? Of course I have. Clinic. All characters gain one bonus endurance. Yeah,
Prasad JVHW said, I might have to head out for now.
Hey, thank you.
Prasad JVHW said, it's been fun, have a good stream.
Thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, no, seriously.
Mehul Prasad JV1HW heading out.
Yeah, thank you so much for stopping in.
Stay up, stay blessed, man.
I love meeting new people. That's why I like streaming. It's a great way to, like, socialize. Okay, let's see. I haven't played as this guy in a while, so let's try it. I'm an extrovert. I'm an introverted extrovert. I never, like, go out, so this is a great way to spend time outside of work.
Mehul Prasad JVHW said, good Roman alternative over here, haha. Debaterman.
I try.
Said, yep, that's a good mentality.
I don't know if I can be a Roman alternative because I don't do this full time. Roman streams were long. But yeah, like, there is a void that needs to be filled. I don't know, does Roman play games, or does he just game dev? Or is he just a game developer? Like back when he used to stream. I actually don't know. Okay, this is a bad run. This is a really bad run.
Said, no Roman dev.
Oh, so he was just a game developer. Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but... Okay, I don't know. Did that just get harder, or was I just unlucky? Or was that just a bad run?
Debaterman said, he did a few streams of gaming, I think.
Oh, I gotta check it out. I don't know if he, like, keeps the streams or unlists them.
Debaterman.
I haven't watched him long enough.
Said,
no.
But it was rare.
I mean, I think, like, either or is fine. Okay, this character's way better. Just more powerful. Alright, let's do this run. Let's do this run well. So the ones that are closer to you should be your focus.
Baderman said, "Not for nothing Roman made me a better dev though, if only because he did do things I knew would be problematic but would have forgotten."
Yeah, Roman, he's a pretty good game developer. Wink wink, Glenguard.
Baderman said, "So if he didn't make the bad choice, I would have likely made them without his reminder."
So it's like you're learning not to make. It's like he makes the mistakes, and you're sort of learning from those mistakes. I get what you're saying. Yeah, like that's why I like watching other game developers, because knowing like they make like they're actually on the front lines doing some of the hard like. That's actually pretty cool. I wish I was that good. But the thing is, I don't have like a lot of time, you know what I mean? Time is it's a big factor. Like I just suck at time management. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, it wasn't always that bad, but now that my project is getting to a size, I don't like not finishing what I start, so I can't really do it during the work week.
Baderman said, "I may screen something soon though. I've got a new approach for animating a non-kinematic rigid body." Baderman
Oh yeah,
said, "Using forces."
I'll be keeping an eye out.
Baderman said, "It's something I've been poking at for a few years now."
Okay, that I gotta see. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out for sure. Ooh, that's good. Okay. I have better luck with this character. Let's retry.
Baderman said, "Would it be better to always shoot at an angle with that character?" Baderman
Yeah,
said,
but when the walls get bigger...
"Since the shots bounce, you want them to hit the wall more, not come back to you so quickly."
That works in the start, but the problem is it gets... So yeah, you're right. You're actually correct. Well, right now anyway, but I'll show you where it gets harder. Let's try this. Yeah, this is better. Alright. Fusion. I like the fusion effect. It's pretty cool.
Divaderman said, like you want to even tally free up enough space bouncing to then get a hole in the enemies. Divaderman said, that way you can then shoot behind enemy lines.
I think the game prevents you from going behind enemy lines. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, I don't think the game really likes it when you go behind enemy lines.
Divaderman
I'll tell you why.
said, it's too late now though.
Yeah. At that point it is.
Divaderman said, no, I mean you get the shots behind enemy lines.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Divaderman said, see like that shot up at the top.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Divaderman said, it was just bouncing like crazy.
Let's see what we got here. What's this? Whoa, they're one-shotting these guys? No way. Bro. Yes. I am gonna increase level 2.
Divaderman
Dude, look at
said,
this.
it's madness at the top.
It really is. The boss is high level up in magma.
Divaderman said, like you see how you are aiming right at the boss, don't do that, aim behind him. Divaderman said, so the orbs can bounce many times behind them.
A shoemaker. What would I need a shoemaker for? Level 1. They're called baby beads. Oh, ow. Okay. I got this. Making a bunch of mistakes. I'm doing one shot. In roguelites, if you make good decisions... Potions! I know what you're gonna say, Divaderman.
Divaderman said, "You were doing really well."
How is the potion noise? Need you to know. Oh wait, don't need. Okay. Fission, fusion. Yes. Let's see what I get. Iron. Wait, I'm not doing any damage.
Divaderman said, "It's not annoying in this."
No. What were they thinking, man? It was actually pretty annoying, that potion noise. Every second, bro. I had to do it. It was bad habits, I get it, but... I can slow time down. How about that?
Divaderman said, "Those knights are on your side, FYI."
I know.
Divaderman said, "They are pushing back enemies."
I'm trying to. Alright, we lasted longer in this one. Let's, return to base. Take a breather and see what we can muster. We can actually expand. or build. We need to harvest some wood. At that point, we should have some stuff to build. Let's put it, I don't know, let's put it right here. Wait, why do I have 2 of these? Barracks, and what do I get here? Okay. Gunsmith and a shoemaker. Okay, what do I get for a shoemaker? Bonus speed. Gotcha. Wait. Oh, it's under construction. Okay, I gotta bounce workers off this. Oh, I gotta build it. Goddamn. Okay. Don't have enough. Alright, let's do some more runs. Let's play as this guy and actually, like, level him up. I need some iron. What I think this game would really benefit from is a leaderboard.
Baderman said, "Oh Lord." Baderman said, "That word."
Leaderboard? What's wrong with the term leaderboard? I sense a backstory.
Vaderman said, "Nothing, just that we had a meeting and some people brought up leaderboard as if it was already in the game." Vaderman said, "The oh lord part comes from that it was never mentioned before this." Vaderman,
I'm just like one-shotting.
People just started talking like it was already in the game.
So they thought it was already in the game, but in reality it wasn't. It needed to be in the game, or I don't know. They're pretending it's already in the game, as if it's an already established feature.
Vaderman said, "I asked the other dev, do we have a leaderboard?"
And they said no.
Vaderman said, "ES like no." I was like, why are they building concepts around features that are not in the game? Vaderman said, "Without saying they want me to build a leaderboard."
Like, these guys don't really plan, do they?
Said, "Don't forget to like, subscribe if you enjoy the stream." Vaderman said, they do, it's just that they never stop having ideas for features." Vaderman said, "It's so bad now they think anything can be added." Vaderman said, "But eventually we need to test things." Vaderman,
and that adds
said,
development time.
"You can't do that while adding features."
Eventually you're gonna have to ship your game, you know what I mean? Like, you can keep adding features, but that's gonna cost money, developer time. Like, at a certain point, I guess you have to say stop. Like, we have to release what we have. And if there is, like, once you start generating revenue, then yeah, I guess. But this is a mobile game, and it's a freemium. So shouldn't that be like a thing first? Focus on things that actually make money. I don't know.
Vaderman said, "I don't know, I think they see what I work quickly."
Bro, they ought to pay you a doctor's salary.
Said, "And think then it's easy." Vaderman said, "I don't know, that's my guess."
If that's the case, they should pay you a doctor's worth. They should pay you like a. They should like literally pay you like 6 figures.
Baderman said, "If this stops being fun, I'll talk about my contract."
Fair. But here's the silver lining. They at least let you stream. You know what I mean? They at least let you stream non-sensitive stuff. That has to be good, right? That has to be worth something. looks pretty cool. I don't know what I just made. Lightning ball. Ethereal. Never thought I'd have this much fun. Alright, after this, I think I'm gonna call it a day. But man, I'm gonna continue playing this. Alright, I think I'm good for the night. Man, this game is something, eh? I think it's something. See, that's the thing. I think this is something.
Debaterman said. Debaterman said. It's an interesting game, yeah man, GG.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue playing this. I think this will be my next Shadow of War moment, you know, where I continue dedicating myself to this. And hopefully I'll actually see if it's true or not. This guy has made a Godot game. Anyhow, that'll be it for me. Have a great night, everybody.